My name is LaVita Tuff, and I am a modern-day Olivia Pope with the Ray Lewis mentality. I'm the CEO of One Huddle, One Mission. I am a social innovation expert. I build teams that drive change. As a Black woman, what it means to be the modern-day Olivia Pope or to be a social innovation expert, it means understanding that you don't have giants whose shoulders you can stand on. It's having to accept the fact that you are sometimes the first and sometimes the only, and that comes with its own level of responsibility, chaos, and pressure. People bring to me their biggest problems, their toughest problems, and they expect me to find a solution. I don't strap up my helmet to lose. Every time I strap up, it's to win. So I teach people how to win in a very sustainable way, because we don't want to win just one time. I want to keep winning. So I literally build teams to help people win. It means that there are people coming to you with their lives on the line, their businesses on the line, and expecting you to find a solution. And it's hard and it's difficult, but like I said, I don't strap up my helmet to lose. So if you bring me a problem, I'm gonna expect to win, and I'm gonna win in the best way, and I'm gonna keep doing that. Oh my goodness, listen, I want the NFL to go ahead and give me my credit, because when COVID hit, everyone was like, oh, our kids are at a pool, what are we gonna do? And the NFL wanted to pour money into providing technology for kids. Well, it's a great thing to give a kid a computer, but if they don't have the internet, how are they gonna access school? And so it was literally forcing organizations like the NFL to take a deeper dive into looking at some of these problems. We can't just address it on a very surface level. Let's dig deep and get to the root of that issue. So watching them push out a digital divide campaign across the teams in the league, making sure that my clients were the ones who are at the forefront of that. It's always great when guys get to talk about the way they grew up and the way they can now use their platform as professional athletes to reinvest in those communities. It was the greatest honor ever to help serve 500 turkeys in Boston. It was the greatest honor ever to make sure that kids had bicycles in Baltimore. It's been my honor to work with folks who are really driving change campaigns. So it's always been fun to really help people solve the problems that have these really deep-rooted issues and say, we're not gonna just handle it on a surface level, let's go deep, because we're gonna win when we go deep. I just really want people to understand that the true defenders of democracy are Black women. And I don't think that we get enough credit. So we look at these magazine covers where it just has the face of 3 Black women, but it doesn't have the face of those of us who were at the polling locations at 6 a.m. In 2020, I literally put my life and my body on the line to defend democracy in Georgia. And sometimes we don't get our stories told, and that's okay. But my win was making sure that people had language access at the polls. That meant that Korean-speaking folks and Spanish-speaking folks had the opportunity to vote for the first time using in-language resources. So it's dynamic when I can say, I helped someone vote for the first time because I fought in ways no one else is willing to fight to make sure it happens. I mean, at this point, I feel like I haven't done everything. I've been in Michelle Obama's press pool. I literally have covered White House stories. I'm a storyteller, so if I could tell Michelle Obama's story, if I can cover my brother's keeper, if I can help Matt Judon pass out 500 turkeys, and then take that same energy and help the now mayor of Baltimore create policies that drive transparency and change, who are you to tell me that I am not an expert storyteller? That's what I say to the people who question the way Black women show up in pro-democracy spaces and in social innovation spaces. We drive change. We're not just the worker bees, we're the ones leading it, and y'all should let us do that. Ask tough questions. I enter a room and I'm willing to ask questions that no one else is willing to ask. I don't want surface level answers. I want you to give me an honest, transparent answer when I'm asking you questions about how we're gonna solve some of these key issues that we have in society. I'm also tired of having to hear people who don't look like me drive policies on behalf of me. So it's my job to make the good guys, like players who play in the NFL or the NBA, leverage their platforms, remember where they come from, and speak up on behalf of those people in those communities. It's my job to hold people accountable who want to threaten our democracy, who want to threaten voters of color. It's my job to make sure that they don't try us again. So the next time somebody wants to spread misinformation or undermine our elections, it's my job to make you think twice and to send you back to the hell that you came from. I think that it's really important to understand the intersection between sports, the business community, and politics. all of those things really do play into one another. And we've never seen people really leverage the platform that exists within all three of those industries. And I think it's really important to say, if we're gonna talk about creating societal change and really getting to the deep root of the issue, that we have to partner with all three of those industries. I think it's really important to also talk about the people closest to the problem are the people closest to the solution. It's my job to bring those people, their stories, and their voices to the forefront to drive change with players, with businesses, and with politics in hand. I want to tell my story now because I'm no longer afraid to disrupt. I'm no longer afraid of being the disruptor who people don't respect. I think that at this point in my career, I've earned their respect. And so I come as a disruptor who drives change that you cannot second guess or question. My results speak for themselves. And so it's time to show the world what those results are.